Okay, so just to give everyone a bit of an update, we've had quite a lot of correspondence wondering if we're going to do another series this year. The short answer is no. Unfortunately, with the whole COVID situation, Ronny lives in the Northern Territory, Ads is in Melbourne, so with all the lockdown restrictions, we've not been able to all meet up at once. It just hasn't worked out. So that's a bit sad, but on the upside, we've been using our time wisely on doing some mods on my cruiser. Straight up here, I've got some new ultravision lights and also a new light bar up there. Now these bad boys light up the road like you would not believe. On top, you'll notice there is the new LU cab that's imported from Ironman. It's a rooftop tent, it's got a lot of space, it's got a hard shell, so it's well insulated. It's actually quite warm in there. And the solar panel setup, we want to be a standalone unit whenever we pull up in our remote locations. We've got a lot of things we need to charge, so that keeps in front of my, I think it's 3 batteries I've got on board now. And also around the back here, let's come around the back, I opted for the telescopic ladder. Now that just sort of shuffles up and it's not very big once it's packed up, because the one that comes factory with the tent is a little bit more bulky. It'll do the job, but this is just more compact for fitting into the cruiser. I've got some new lights at the back here which I can see into my storage boxes as well, which is really handy at night time, getting all my snacks out. Speaking of snacks, inside here is one of my favourite little mods. That there, I'll let you get in, is a pie oven. You open that up, the stubby coolers are just to stop the rattles in there. We're crazy on rattles here, we always try to confiscate them. But that will work while we're travelling along, so I can cook my sausage rolls and meat pies. If I'm carb loading for the day, that is perfect. You'll also notice in the middle here is a new second fridge. So we've got 2 fridges in here now. We've done a massive upgrade to all our wiring in the back here. See that back wall? We've got tons of stuff. BJ, my hubby, he's a bit of a whiz with all that kind of stuff, and he's tidied a lot of that up. This is the stuff we've been wanting to tidy up for ages. As you're probably aware, when you're preparing for a trip, everything is rush, so we've finally had the time to do that, so that was a bonus. Now also tyres, not sure if you're aware, but tyres at the moment, the supply of them is really difficult. There's not much stock in Australia, so I'm trying a new set of Maxxis razors. I haven't had them off-road yet, so I can't comment on that side of things, but on-road, they're really quiet and they're also great in the wet. Around the back here is another new addition that I'm very excited about. It's a rear-mounted winch, so we had to put new bracketry in here, mount the winch with the synthetic rope, so either end I'm covered for recoveries now, so that is pretty exciting. So things left for me to do, I've got an ensuite that I need to mount on here off the side that matches the LU cab tent. I've also got a water tank that I want to mount in the back here, so a few more items to play with before I'm trip ready. I know Adam's been working on his cruiser doing some mods as well. Ronny has been building up a 200 series, and the dual cab cruiser that we used in our last series is actually a cameraman's Luke's, and it is getting a 6x6 conversion, so keep your eyes out for that. We'll do a little vid later on. I actually want to know what you guys have been up to, so in the comments below, send us a pic, or yeah, give us some info of what you've been up to, what mods you've been creating, because you may as well make the best of this COVID time.